My name is Laurie Godwin, and I'm a radiation therapist.
What skills do you think are essential for your job?
You have to have compassion. It's very important that you consider the patients that are on your table as your family member. You really want to make sure that you interact with them and that you understand the pain and the sadness that they may be going through, and to just feel that compassion and empathy for them. It's very rewarding. The Moffitt namesake alone is rewarding. When people hear you work for Moffitt, they think you're a hero. I've been here 13 years, and I have no intentions of ever leaving. I love it. The patients become your family, your employees become, or your coworkers become your family members as well, and it's a good influence in your life.
So what is the general procedure of working with a patient?
So the very beginning of the process, once the patient establishes their appointment to come in for radiation, they have what we call like a mapping or a planning process. So they'll come in and they'll have their scan done. We'll mark the patient, and we'll use those marks every day to line up the patient. When they're in there for their treatment, we set them up in that position, whether they've got an immobilization device, which is material that will hold them in the same position. Some patients either have a mask or they have what we call a cradle, and it holds them in that same position every day, so it's reproducible. Once we are all lined up, we step outside the room and do some sort of imaging, for verification purposes, to make sure the patient's in the same position every day, and then the radiation is administered. And then once they're finished with that, we get them down and they go about their day.
Is there any motivational factor that plays a role in your life?
The patients motivate me. They give me the motivation to keep going, to live a healthier life, even though sometimes cancer can strike someone and they've been healthy. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's someone that's been smoking or have had alcohol or anything. We've had patients where they haven't. They give you the strength to try to make it a better place for them and for yourselves and for your children and for you guys. You know, you're up and coming and hopefully joining us one day, so that's a big motivation as well. I had to grow up. You definitely have to be a responsible adult. In high school, we're still trying to find ourselves and trying to learn what it is to be an adult. But you just have to understand that the world out there, it's not easy, and you're going to have good days and bad days. You just have to have the mindset that you're going to change the world. You're going to somehow change the world one day. It might not be overnight, but you just got to have the outlook that you can do something positive for someone, and that's all that matters.
All right, yeah.
Hi.
Does this look okay for you to do? Yeah.